What up? What up? What's going on? What's going on? Another wild Wednesday. What's going on, Stacey? What's the deal, man? We ain't seen you on here in a minute.
SpongeBob, what are you drilling?
Yeah. Eugene. What's going on, Audrey? What's the deal? What's the deal, man? Y'all welcome. My boy Backdraft said he's gonna be about 10 minutes late today, man. We're gonna see if we can't get through this without any problems. I went and broke down and got me some new equipment, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully this works out just fine, just better, you know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing? I know, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm on some player type shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Megalodon in the background. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, say, look, Stacey on some real shit, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Look, shout out to everybody that supports your boy, man. Shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Burger's been flying off the shelf. You know what I'm saying? I'm like this, y'all, man. Look, you gotta have more than one hustle out here in these streets. You gotta have more than one hustle. You can't be no one hustle, one job, one nothing out here nowadays, man. It's almost to the point where I probably need like 3 or 4, 5 wives and shit, man, just to survive out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have 9 or 10 boyfriends and shit. You know what I'm saying? I said it's cool. Bozy, who was that, Stacy? I don't even know who that is. Audrey, where you at? Where you gonna be? The November the 24th. Ooh, it's gonna be cold. That's some cold weather there. White girl with big tatas that ride. You talking about Melinda? Melinda Shaw, is that her name? Where you at, Audrey? Oh, with man, y'all, come on now. Where at? Bossy. Oh, bossy. Man, look, man, y'all, they need to learn. Man, I don't understand that shit, man. Plus these letters just, man, never cold. I block Friday. 2 trucks. Well, shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't really got no truck. You know what I mean? I ain't got no trailer, nothing, man. I'm out the back. I'm out the trunk with mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually getting ready to try to build me a little kitchen. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know what I'm saying? I have them. You know what I'm saying? Out the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can come through, pull up. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just do it like that because it's too much. I ain't ready for that kind of investment. Well, I'm just saying, you may not, but there's a lot of people that do. You know what I'm saying? That's because my name is known out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you don't have a name. I just didn't know who she. I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Rosier, what's going on, man? Jason Harris, man, what's going on, Solo? What's the deal, bro? Man, I must be reaching the stars if Solo on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's an honor and a privilege. You know what I'm saying? But it is anyway. Like I say, man, you gotta have multiple hustles out here, man. If you got one hustle, if you got one hustle out here and you making it, man, kudos to you. Matter of fact, let me do this, man. If you got one hustle and you out here eating, man, you doing your thing. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, Chris, what's going on? Hey, Jay, you ain't really missing nothing, man. We just not getting started, man. My co-host, he running a little behind, so I figured I'd go ahead and get everything started and shit, man. How everything been with you, bro? Man, look, man, Megatron, right? Megatron is a work of art, bro. You know what I'm saying? Megatron is a work of art. Now, I could only hope to achieve, you know what I'm saying, something as lovely as Megatron. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna build me another little bitty thing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that's gonna raise no eyebrows and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what, Jay? I got a question for you. I got a question for you, Solo. With everything that's going on, in the industry right now. You know, and I don't know if we had this conversation or not, but everything that's going on in the industry with everybody having their different shows, and I noticed that you're on a lot of the a subject of a lot of the topics that's going on. Do you think that there will ever be a universal sound wave? Damn, bro. And I knew it was sound wave. Why the hell would I say Megatron? Okay, let me see. I'm high. I was so excited to see you on, bro. I completely forgot, and I do know it's sound wave, and you're absolutely right. But anyway, do you think that there will ever be universal rules across the board for what's going on in the motorcycle industry? You know what I'm saying? We want to talk about. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pop on, man, I'll send you the link. You can pop on, and we can discuss this. You know what I'm saying, with Soundwave, not Megatron. Megatron is in the near. Megatron is in the garage chilling with a cover over top of it. But yeah, man, I just wanted to know if you felt like if the industry is going to at one point coagulate so that people can compete in multiple shows across the country. So our opponent will be on the same accord. Egos getting Hey, PA, man, look, this we gonna keep it friendly. We gonna keep it friendly. We ain't even talk about the Eagles, bro. Let Solo make it right now, man. We having a decent conversation. Now, after Sunday, the gloves come off. But right now, let's chill. Let everybody get acclimated. Let's see, how the first game go. But you right, Jay, and it's messed up that people's egos. It is messed up that people like PA, man. PA, there was no reason for the fuck the Eagles come in, bro. Not right now. It was no reason for that, bro. If you got personal beef with Solo, man, hit him up and y'all discuss that personal beef then. But right now, we trying to be on some kumbaya, right? This man popped on trying to ask us some questions, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get down to the bottom of it, you know what I mean? But anyway, like I say, man, it is unfortunate, man. There's a lot of talented people out here that know how to play their bikes, and it's unfortunate that they get into these type of situations where you got so many people doing shows. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's want to do a sound competition at their annuals, just on GP, just local shows that were just like car and bike shows. Now all of a sudden they want to do sound competitions. Excuse me, and you know what I'm saying? I don't want the market to get saturated so that when people they don't want to come out because they like, oh man, well I don't want to come to that show because I can't do this, this or that. So what I would say, man, anybody that's interested in getting into the sound competition type of thing, man, you know what I'm saying? Find you a good builder. Find you somebody that's gonna entertain what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? You come into the shop and you want six speakers and you say, I ain't trying to compete, right? I ain't trying to compete. So what you do is you'll come in and you'll say, hey, I just want a little few little things. And now your bike sounds good, but it's not competition, right? So now you're gonna come back and be like, and Jay and Solo, you done seen this shit a couple of times. You see this all the time. Dude ain't trying to compete, but then you'll see him in a six speaker class, like, oh yeah, I think I can do this. And then he out there, and his hand is like this first off. Then he playing all kinds of music that he would listen to when he on the highway, not music that actually sounds good on the bike. So then you get into this whole thing. Oh man, well you get into this whole thing about, oh man, well I want to compete now. Welcome to the show, Backdraft. So anyway, we talking about little sound competitions. Now we got my boy Solo Jason Harris out of out of St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? He answered some questions for me and shit. He said, I would love to see all platforms carry the same rules. It's hard on us as competitors because we have to build for certain platforms. And that's true. That's true. And the crazy part is, man, there's a lot of good platforms out here, man. You know what I'm saying? The SOS show, the Sound Bully show, even being able to go to Grudge Fest last year in South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? That was a good situation. But at the same time, man, like you say, if we could just put our egos to the side and come to one formative group of rules so that everybody can build a bike for this, and this. And I think that's why they change the rules every year because they haven't really got it figured out. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, look, my boy, my ace, that nigga can sing, aka Back Dreezy the Magnificent. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all don't know about this man, right? Let me tell y'all what y'all don't know about this man right here. We all out here running around with motorcycles trying to have sound competitions, but this man is a sound competition in himself, man. That man's voice, you know what? It's almost like an angel.
Oh,
The
you
man
tripping.
has the voice of an angel. I've
You
never
tripping.
encountered someone with the voice of an angel that I know
You tripping,
personally.
man.
What's going on, Rico? I've never encountered the man that has the voice of an angel.
You tripping.
You know what? You know what? I don't think y'all understand that the excitement that this man brings to a room. Give it up one time. One time for the one time for my partner. Back draft
Boy, you wild.
in the building.
You wild, boy. You wild. You wild, boy. You wild. You ain't never seen me perform before, man.
Yes, bro, I have. But that don't change the fact that I enjoyed myself this Sunday night. It
Hey,
didn't change the
hey,
fact. The
I
fact
appreciate you
was
coming out.
so. This is what I'm gonna do for all you people having sound competitions, and that's all y'all got to offer sound competition. You better start getting some shit so people can come and enjoy themselves while other people out here doing all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Your sound competitions are boring. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah.
say that out loud. I didn't mean to say that out loud. But there's some sound competitions out there that's boring as hell, man. I'm telling you. But at the same time, man, give the people something to look at, man. These guys spend a lot of money on their motorcycles, man. A lot of money. And I've reaped the benefits of some of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't compete myself, right? And I don't compete because not I just can I be I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? And then we'll get into the show. I'm gonna be honest and say why I don't really compete. I ain't got the money. I ain't got the money to compete. I could build a little six speaker. I could build a little four speaker, the bantamweight, what little small, little something. But man, let me tell you something, man. I want to play some motherfucking music, bro. And you know what drives that music is those bands.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Solo man, I appreciate you. He talking about he logging off. Solo man, don't be like that, man. Don't be like that. Look, hey, Tommy, man. Look, bro. Hey, man. Look, I ain't got it. I ain't got it because you know how it is when you get beat up on. When you walk in the ring and you get beat up on, the first thing you say, "Oh, you mother." Now I got to go spend some more money to beat up on this dude over here. I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to beat up on him. I don't want to do that. I ain't got the. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. That's why I don't compete, because I ain't got it. Now y'all know the truth. This is the reason why I don't compete, y'all, because I ain't got it. So catch me in the parking lot, man, with my friends and shit. We're going to have some fun.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, Draft, what you got going on today, baby?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. Just trying to catch my breath from this weekend, man. And Monday, Mob Monday, and all that. I'm tired, bro. Shit, I'm still catching up. You know what I'm saying? It was epic, real epic, man. Labor Day edition, Mob Monday. It was epic, bro. Oh my God, you would have thought it was a meet and greet out here, man. So that's Friday. I mean, that was Monday. Saturday. Shit, I don't forget what I did Saturday. I don't forget, but all I
Yeah.
can tell you is I'm motherfucking tired.
Look, so let's start with this. Now, I'm telling you right now, bro. I went and got brand new equipment. I got brand new equipment. We ain't doing no stuttering. So if you need to put your Wi-Fi on so that we don't have no issues, take this time out, put your Wi-Fi on, cause I ain't finna be accused of the screwed and chopped version of this show.
Did I just stutter?
Yeah, you kind of broke up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Let me. You keep talking. Let me do something.
Yeah. So hey, look, I'm just letting y'all know. Got brand new equipment. We ain't doing no. Hey, man, we ain't having any kind of problems no more.
Hmm.
Hey, what up, there? You know what I'm saying? There got another podcast, man, on YouTube, man. He making big numbers, man, striving to do big things. You know what I'm saying? Theo, what's going on? Hey, Theo, man, I need you to send me your address, bro, so I can get these t-shirts out to you, man. Shout out to Theo, man, and Dara, man. Y'all supporting that brand, man. This shit costs money. I ain't got one on today, man. I'm rocking Lolo today, man. You know what I'm saying? I literally had to get off work and pull up, you know what I'm saying? But look, I was saying before draft came on about having one hustle. If your one hustle is keeping you great, you know what I'm saying? You are doing it the right way. I gotta have 4 or 5 hustles, man. I gotta have 4 or 5 hustles. I One hustle ain't keeping it, ain't got it going on for me, man. And I think that's what the problem is, man. I get bored real easy. I get bored real easy, man, and I be always wanting to do something different. That's why I gotta
Damn.
have a team of
I
people
mean,
so I can get shit done. But you know what, man? Uh everybody don't share your dreams. Everybody don't share your accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? No, everybody's not gonna want it the same way you want it. You know what I'm saying? So find some people, man. Get some people in your life, man. That if you got a dream and they wanna see you be successful, man, and they wanna push and support you, man. Get those people and keep those people behind you. The problem is that a lot of times, man, people get behind you and they really mean well. They just don't know how to get you there. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, man, you gotta make sure that you can if they sharing the same. Let's see, I'm gonna get draft back on here. All right,
there
draft.
we go.
Oh yeah, man, you crisp and clean with no caffeine, man.
No caffeine.
You know what I'm saying? So And also, man, have a skill. Have a skill. Don't just wait on somebody to do something, or you can't. So you got the vision, but you don't have the means to get it done. You know what I'm saying? So, Thriller talking about the hamburgers. I'm not gonna even front, bro. These burgers is, man. I had a dude, no lie, and I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna pause and let you gather yourself. So, dude hit me up about shit, man, about 1 o'clock in the morning. My boy Chuck from BDR posted a video raving about the burgers, right? So dude was like, man, goddamn, bro, third shift, man, we up here struggling, man, we ain't got no food. So dude hit me up, boom, I go through, cook him about 5 hamburgers, right? Dude ate one. Hey man, if y'all drop, you can sing, but this dude hit a falsetto when he ate the hamburger, bro. The falsetto.
Really?
Man, I ain't never seen a grown big man hit the falsetto eating a hamburger, man. So they gonna take out, bro. I know they gonna
Wow.
take out, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I worked and worked and worked. You know what I'm saying? I put in some work for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So now, the fruits of my labor. But I always have more than one hustle. But Draft, you encouraged me to have more than one hustle. Cause you work
Yes,
full
sir.
time. You know what I'm saying? You manage club. You manage the sound, and then you got a band, bro. So I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's a cat I really want to do a concert with. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to bring this dude down to do a concert. But I want to bring Backdraft to do a concert, man. Y'all got me fucked up. If y'all don't think my partner got
Man, you
it,
crazy, man. You crazy, man.
say, man, or you, bro. I'm telling you, the God's the honest truth, man. I want to bring my boy and do a concert, man. And I got another
Let's
artist
do
that I
it.
want to bring down. But I ain't gonna even front. The artist I want to bring, I think he gonna have to open up for you.
Nah, hell no. Yeah. This boy tripping.
Hey man, y'all ever seen? Have y'all ever seen a club full of people? A club full of people, man. This nigga ain't even nowhere to be seen. He in the crowd with the people. They don't know what to do. They don't know whether to take their clothes off, pull their dentures out. The dudes in there taking their wigs and turn their jeans and shit off. Man, I ain't understand that.
Say, man. Say, man.
Hey man, y'all got draft fucked up. He bring them out.
Say, man.
What
I'm
the
in.
little young kids say? I got that shit on.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, but you know, I'm in the trenches, man. I've been doing it a long time, and I tell people all the time, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna give you a show. I may not be the best entertainer, but this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a show. I'm gonna give you what you came for, and I'm just gonna have some fun. I'm gonna make you feel like you're in my living room, and we just going over old school albums and shit. And man, you saw how the crowd was out there singing all the songs with me and shit and all that. So we just had a good time, man, and that's what I'm gonna do. And then the girl, the young lady I had on there, she got a little high. She got a little too high. You know, I'm gonna be 100 with you. That's my little partner. But she got a little too high, and she was going flat, wasn't hitting all them notes and shit. So I was like, say, man, second set, I'm gonna have to take this shit over. And I had to take it to another atmosphere, man. And y'all went with me. And I appreciate everybody, man. But I tell these cats, man, I don't perform everywhere because if you make yourself too accessible everywhere, people won't come see you. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I say every now and then I sprinkle. Now, but if you ain't got nothing to do, Friday, I'm in Paris, Texas at the Paris Balloon Festival in Paris, Texas. I will be performing my band in Paris, Texas. We get up pretty early, so we'll be there. We hit the stage at 5:30, 6 o'clock. But if y'all in Paris, if we got anybody on here listening in Paris, come on out to the Paris Balloon Festival, the annual Balloon Festival in Backdraft, and the Key of M Band will be performing live. We're gonna give y'all a good hard hour of hits. So y'all come on out and check it out.
Say, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. It's not. It's. Look, man. First off, I don't know. I don't know how else to say this without. Nah, fuck that. I don't give a fuck how you think or how you feel about how I support my brother. The man go. The man go.
Appreciate it.
Like real talk, man. The man. So I'm gonna put it to you in a situation like this, right? I know Tommy don't DJ no more, but Tommy one of the baddest niggas on the block. He was one of the baddest DJs out here, and I would put him up against anybody. And Backdraft and I had a conversation with it, you know, like who we thought could go. You know what I'm saying? And I got a couple of cats that I fuck with that are DJs and shit, man. But I would put at the time Maestro against anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Draft. Draft is cold, motherfucking blooded. Man, look, if I didn't know anybody, if I didn't know this dude, I would be like, damn, I need to find out where they're gonna be playing at so I can go.
Well, you know,
Hold
thank
up,
you.
hold
I
up, hold up,
appreciate
hold
that,
up, Draft,
bro.
hold up, man. I'm gonna keep giving you your flower, but dude, like, Tommy, you back DJing? So I don't. Anyway, we ain't gonna get in all that, but. Backdraft, if you guys get the opportunity to go see Backdraft play, man, please do. You wouldn't. I don't give a fuck how much money it costs. You would not be disappointed. You would
Well,
not be disappointed. I promise you, bro. Say, man, you had me, nigga. I'm in the. So you couldn't see what I was doing, nigga. I was
I
singing with
couldn't.
you. You know what I'm saying? I was singing with you.
What was you saying? What was you
Nigga,
saying?
hold up. Look, hold up. I got you. Hold up one motherfucking second. Because I'm going to tell you right now. Nigga, you had me. Every little step I take, you will be there. Say, man, I'll cook your dinner too. As soon as I get home from work. Man, you got me fucked up if you didn't think I was listening. Nigga, I was
Yeah,
in
you was
that bitch
listening.
grooving hard. I said, man, this nigga is singing. This
You was
nigga
listening.
singing, man. Y'all got it. Look, man, do not get it misunderstood. This is the type of support that we got to have for our nigga. I don't go to clubs no more. That's not my
Nah.
thing. I don't give a fuck. Hey, it's free before free. I don't give a fuck. That ain't what I do. But I'm out there support. Hey, Drop. What time you gonna get up there? Now, you going on stage at 10? Should I be there at 9:59? I'm in this
Facts.
motherfucker. I ain't got to go up there. Hey man, I'm here. Nah, motherfucker, I'm in this bitch. You don't have to worry about it, nigga. If I say I'm coming, I'm coming. And I would do that for anybody that I support. People have to understand, man. We can't go nowhere if we don't support each other. Y'all see what the fuck the prices and shit is doing outside? Y'all see what the economy is doing? If you got a nigga that's in your motherfucking circle that's fucking around, man, go support him. And I'm saying your partner, your homegirl, your boo thing, whatever, man, support them in whatever. Now, I'm not saying if they're doing something illegal now, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't
Right.
support that. But at the same time, you got to have the ability to support that person. Let's see who we got calling in. Let's see. We put him over here. So who the fuck are we talking to? Are we talking to Tommy or Maestro? Cause goddamn it, look. Last week I gave you a break. This week, fuck that. I got some goddamn caffeine in me and I'm wound up. Listening to Backdraft Sunday got me crunk as a motherfucker. I'm ready to sing, Maestro.
I'm
So
trying to
so before we get started, who the fuck are we talking to? We talking to Tommy or Maestro?
Tommy, man.
Nah,
Same
fuck
person.
that. You
One
Maestro
dude.
tonight. So with
Yeah,
that being said,
this dude here, y'all, he need help for real.
with that being said,
Yeah.
nigga, say man, if you own this motherfucker, man, I need you to put a turntable and some wiki, some Bobby Brown. I need to hear something.
Can you hear that? There we go. There you go. That's good enough for you, man.
But anyway, man, let me look. So if we don't support each other, bro, there's no way we're going to make it. And draft, man, from the bottom of my heart, bro. This is the second performance I've actually watched you, and I recorded the first one, but I never released that information. But this is the second show that I got a chance to witness, bro. You a bad motherfucker on that microphone. You a bad motherfucker on that stage, man. Keep doing your motherfucking thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, if you performing, I'm there, but not in Paris, cause I'll be at work.
Well, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I appreciate you. Much love and respect, my boy Maestro on here. Much
Listen,
love and
why can't I
respect
see
to him.
Backdraft?
Tommy, nigga,
Yeah, that's just how
Tommy.
I go. I ain't never, I
Okay,
ain't been able to figure that
Tommy.
one out.
So it's tough.
Now,
So my
now,
thing is, I just, man, I appreciate everybody with the support. I try. Sometimes you just try to keep things a little separate. I put the flyer out there so people can come. And there's a few people that came. They was like, "Damn, I didn't know you could do all that." Well, I've been doing it. I've been doing it for 30 years, and I've been putting the flyers out there, and this and that. A lot of people don't know. And like I was saying, if you Google me, people think I be being funny, but I don't be being funny. If you Google me, Andre Lindsay Daniel Project, you'll see that I had 3 CDs out. You'll see they sold well. You'll see that I sang background for Gerald Levert, sang background for Fred Hammond, Dave Hollister. I wrote Get It On Tonight. Unfortunately, to give y'all some history, I didn't have my paperwork right with BMI and ASCAP. Tommy, you know what that is. I didn't have my paperwork right with BMI and ASCAP. They gave me a few grand. And Montel, who was my frat brother, who pledged me, which put me on to the record game, I gave him that song. When I gave him that song, the record label took that song, gave me no credit, but gave me 4 or 5 G's, and I thought I was rich. That's how long it's been. But then they made it a title song and blew that bitch up. And it was just
no
in
royalties.
2013 that I talked to Montel. We called him Telly. He pledged me. It was 2013 that I talked to him. He finally apologized for it. I matured enough to say, hey, man, I know it wasn't your fault. It was your record label fault. But had I known what I know now, I probably would have been filthy rich because they Get It On Tonight. Not only did he make it a hit, but the Brad and Tyrese sampled it. So a lot of shit that people don't know about you, and they think they know, but they don't really know. And I can go back and Tommy, you gonna know what I mean when I say it. I got the ADAT at the house right now to the demo song of Getting On Tonight
Yeah,
that I sent to Montel, and I sent all those guys. I was down with Link, who also wrote for Gerald Levert and all this kind of stuff. So I got a little a really mired history and all that, man. But I just don't say nothing because sometimes people don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? But
they
that and you
they
don't,
about this big, ain't they?
Oh yeah,
um,
Your
yeah.
ADAX, they about this big.
they about that big, and you gotta have a ADAT machine to play it on. Now, I don't know
Play it,
nobody
yeah.
that has an ADAT machine, but if I take that ADAT out, you're gonna hear a couple of songs that I demoed with Gerald Levert that I gave to them, and you're gonna hear Get It On Tonight that I gave them until Jordan. They took it and they said, hey man, for you doing this, we gonna give you this. And I said, okay. I came home, mama, I got this money, mama, I got this money. Didn't know shit about BMI, which is publishing companies. Didn't know
Right.
shit about ASCAP. Next thing you know, the goddamn album was named after the motherfucking. Next thing you know, on the radio, you hear do 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 do. And next thing you know, I'm sitting there.
Let's
Montel is
get it
filthy fucking.
on tonight,
Yes, he's
tonight.
filthy fucking rich. They put another dude name on a song that wrote it, and here I am. That spent the $4,000 buying my mama a damn Dodge Neon, and there you go.
Hey, but Backdraft, you was proud to buy your mama that Dodge Neon though, wasn't you?
I was proud as hell because I
That's
told
all
my
that
mama,
matters.
I done got some thousands from this song, and I done sold this song, and I done bought you a car. And goddamn it,
Yeah,
Montel sold 1 million damn copies. And had I known,
yeah.
and I was so mad at him because he pledged me in college cap outside. I was so goddamn mad. I said, nah, I'll kick your motherfucking ass. You knew what you was doing, but he didn't even know
He didn't
because it was
know.
all
Yeah,
about the record label. So I saw him. I did sound at a private party in Prosper. And I saw him and he said, Draft, I'm just, because I've been Backdraft since 1993. That was my line name of Capital. That's where it came from. And so what happened was I said, man, I forgive you. Now I know what I know. It was a record label. So I just don't tell people, man, I just keep singing and doing my thing like I'm a come and catch, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate guys like you. I appreciate guys like Tommy. I appreciate everybody come out and support me, man, because I'm gonna give you a show. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is because it's just about fun. Now he knows about Brown Liquor, the group I started called Brown Liquor. That was actually the name I gave the group, Brown Liquor. And you know, it was me, Geechee from No Rules. It was Dollar Bill. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I gave him that name, Brown Liquor. You know, of course, I went solo and shit. You know, created differences and shit. But
Hey, that happens though. That happens. You know. Hey, we see that every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember
see.
Brown Liquor. Y'all was at our clubhouse.
right, we was at the Hog Pen, you know, hanging
Yeah.
out. We had a crowd then, you know.
Cool.
So anyway,
Now,
Mr. Bedford,
yes, Mr. Derek.
I'll be formidable right now. What's going on, bro?
I don't know, man. I'm
got?
just chilling.
What you got shaking tonight, man?
No, I was actually nothing.
Look.
Getting, you know. I got,
So now look. The last time again, all I got is the last time. We just
Okay.
for the next month, and I see you or talk to you. The last time that we talked,
Okay.
you wasn't DJing no more. You done sold all your equipment, gave all that shit.
I didn't say I wasn't DJing no more. People,
You did, bro. You
no,
like, man, I ain't doing none of this shit no
No,
more.
I said I ain't DJing on the motorcycle set no more. That's a difference.
Man, boy, you better be lucky I ain't got no recorded footage.
You know. So yeah, that's
But
you know,
regardless.
Sometimes things take a turn, and you know, sometimes you do things. But yeah, I'm supposed to be DJing tomorrow night at Czu's, C-Mac and Zoo. Yeah, they got a little spot. They asked me to come out there. I might be going. I ain't gonna say 100%, but 50-50.
So look, and I apologize for interrupting you, but I have to say this. It would have been a waste of talent for you to not to DJ anymore, bro. But say, look, man.
No, but like you said, what you say earlier, you gotta have more than one hustle.
You gotta
That's
have
just
more,
one hustle. Yeah. You know, I still got my photography business. You know, my finance company, my crypto. I'm a professional poker player now. I got an underground poker spot. Y'all that like to play poker, y'all let me know. Give me a holler. So you know, I got different stuff going on, man. See, what up?
So, and that's good. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. Between the three of us, y'all looking at some hustlers, man. Now they got more money than me. So I'm just gonna say that I'm trying to get to where they are. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, Backdraft, don't start that bullshit, bro.
I ain't got no motherfucking money.
Hey, don't start that bullshit.
Don't put that evil spirit on yourself, man.
Don't start that bullshit.
I ain't got it in here with me right now.
In that case, me neither.
Shit.
I don't either.
With a man that has a voice that is that angelic.
Shit.
Say, man, look, hey.
I got kids in college.
Tommy, you ever heard this nigga sing?
Oh, come on now, really?
Well, but I'm talking about like really get it on.
I ain't never heard him sing. I heard him sing.
So
you know,
what's stopping the fuck that? What's stopping the set for putting on a show and bringing out what you call your band Backdraft, the Daniels band?
Nah, the Key of M.
The who?
The Key of M. The Daniel
Key
Project
of
was
M.
my gospel group. Yeah.
Nah, bro, we can't do no gospel at a motorcycle show.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The band I have now is called The Key of M.
Okay.
You can. I mean, people gotta be touched by God, man.
Man, they can do that shit at home.
No, okay. No, cause think about it, man. You realize how hot it's been, nigga. It's been hot outside. So the Lord just saying, hey, if y'all can't handle this heat right here, He trying to warn that get y'all life right. That's all I'm saying.
Man,
He's saying get your life right. Because 108 and 107 compared to what's gonna be going down in hell, niggas ain't finna be able to handle that.
Well, guess what? They done prepared you for it. If you'd have been living in Texas all your life, this ain't nothing new.
Okay, you think that?
Hey, man, look, I don't think in my honest opinion, I don't think there's a worse place than a mental hell. I
So
I
y'all
don't
think
know.
that so y'all think that hell is real?
I don't
Uh,
I don't believe in it.
Tommy, you think hell is real?
yes, I do.
Where you
I
think hell is?
I don't think it's on Earth.
Okay, well
You
that's a
know,
good answer.
yes, I don't think it's on Earth. Yeah, no, it's not on Earth. No. Now,
I
do I
don't
think
believe in
it's?
hell,
I
man.
I think because I do believe in spiritual warfare. You know, because this what we got right here is just a shell. You know what I'm saying? And to get to that other side, wherever it is, you got to come up out this shell. Only reason we got this shell is to survive right here. Once this shell gone, you know, it's gonna
Time
either
is the
be
only continuum.
right. It's gonna be either you're gonna be tortured the rest of your life, however that goes, or you're gonna be living good the rest of your life, depending
But let me
upon
ask you,
what you
but,
believe
but
here.
let me, right, but let me ask you this: do you think that that fire? They say you go. First of all, according to the Bible, if you believe in the Bible, they said the hell and all that was made for the devil and his demons. Wasn't even created for us. So with that being said, people are quick to say that you're gonna burn in hell. Now, do you believe that hell? Do you believe that now we're dealing with souls and spirits? Do you believe that fire, which is a physical element, can burn a soul, which is a spiritual element?
I don't think it's the fire that we think of. God,
There's only
you
one
can't.
fire we know of, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's no way possible for the human being himself to understand what God's capable of doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
The little stuff
mm.
that he's doing that we think that we like, wow, man, that ain't even touching the surface.
Bro,
Do
do
you
you
realize
really
what he? Oh, go
look
ahead.
that's funny. That's funny. Just call we both we both try to get everybody to realize.
Right. I'm like, man, what we seeing is man. He said, if you have a faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. And you know how
but
small a mustard seed is?
but guess what though? Guess what he's giving you? He's giving you hands. He's giving you feet. He's giving you eyes. He's giving you five. Just the five senses alone is enough to create a miracle. The fact that you, the fact that you have a shell, and you have the ability to worship, and you have the ability to be great. We get so caught up in this
In
thing
your
up
head.
here that we can't even see past the fact that we are alive in this body to where we can actually feel what's going on inside of us. So when
Right.
you say having the faith of a mustard seed, the fact that you're able to conjure up those words, you know what I'm saying, should be enough to have faith in what that is, you know what I'm saying, for you to move forward in your life. I never thought that I would be in the position that I'm in right now. But as a kid, I always dreamed. I was like, man, I want my name up in lights. Because all I had was what I seen on TV, what I heard on the radio. I know I couldn't rap. I can't sing. You know, I'm not an actor. I mean, you know what I mean? So, but I can portray a character. And we all do. The fact of the matter is that even in this body of mine, you know what I'm saying, I get the opportunity to have a conversation with both of you gentlemen that are successful in what y'all do. I'm amazed at your talent, Tommy. I'm amazed at your talent, Backdraft. I'm amazed, bro. So when I see these things, that encourages me. That's inspiration to me. The fact that Chuck, even Chuck listening now, you know, and Hustler, you know what I'm saying, have the ability to communicate specific things, to articulate, to help people understand certain aspects of what we got going on. Even Backdraft, man, your articulation on certain things, bro, is mind boggling. And I
But let
keep
me ask
telling
you.
you, go ahead.
That's a smart Negro.
Well,
That's why.
let me ask you this then. Do you believe, since we getting into this now, we got some deep thinkers on here, so we can get into some real stuff now.
Right.
Do you believe that Jesus is coming back to take us all away from here?
Man, Jesus
That's what
was
the
a
Bible
gang.
says, right?
Jesus was a gangster, bro.
Oh hell.
Jesus,
But
Jesus,
you don't. Answer the question though. Answer
yeah.
the question. Do you
Yes, I
believe
do.
that?
I do.
What
I,
makes you believe that?
I guess I have to go with the Bible. I believe in the Bible. I believe that in Revelations, I believe the mark of the beast, because I see it all happening right now. And even though it might not happen in my lifetime, because like they said, our lifetime compared to God is, you know, it could be whatever. You know what I'm saying? Our years are probably one day for him. You know, I
But
don't
but
know. Like
what
I
do you
said,
but what do you see happening that makes you think the mark of the beast is upon us?
okay. Have you been to Whole Foods store lately?
Well, yeah.
Okay. You can literally take your palm and pay for your food.
I seen a white lady do that on TV.
Your palm of your hand and pay for your food. Only thing it is getting everything set up for what's coming. Like I said, it might not be in our time, you know, but it's eventually all that stuff, and you know what I believe is going to eventually happen because I believe in the mark of the beast, 666, on your forehead, on your hand, in order to get food. It's all going to be done by what? The government. You know, they putting all these little things in place. You know, you link your credit card to your hand. Cryptocurrency's pretty much going to take over. Then all that's going to be linked to a chip that's probably going to be on your wrist or something. And then in a minute, be like, okay, in order for y'all to do, the Lord going to come back first, get his people. Then it's going to be 6 years, you know, of torture on earth where you got to get the mark of the beast, wrist, forehead, or whatever. And, you know, that's just what I believe.
Hey, and I respect your belief. Now, this is what I believe. Okay, everybody, this is what I believe. I believe that the mark of the beast and the wrist and the forehead stuff can be figurative, and it can also
Right.
be literal. I mean, figurative and literal. And the reason why I say that is because of the simple fact. Now, we got to understand in the book of Revelation, that was a vision given to John the
Right.
Revelator on the island of Patmos. So it was just a vision that he got. God didn't say that it was going to happen. So, number one. Number two, and I'm not saying it won't, but I'm saying there's nowhere in the Bible where God said this is going to happen. We take things and what we do is we make it our own based on what we've been brought up to believe. That's just like if I tell you if I told my daughter from the age of conception up until now that this fire that comes out of this torch is a representation of God, you're not going to be able to change her mind unless she's
Right.
studying something else.
Right.
Now, I believe when I say it's literal, it may happen, but figurative. When I say figuratively, what I mean is that you may have the mark of the beast in your head as a mental state. See, people don't understand that you can think something into existence and it can be
Oh, yeah.
evil. I believe that you have one power and you choose because God gave you choice to use that power for good or evil. And I believe that you may have the mark of the beast in your hand with a figurative meaning that you can do things with your hand. Well, I could take this gun and I could shoot somebody. That's evil. You know what I'm saying? If you're
Right.
just doing it in cold blood and not defense. So I think what happens is, and then people say, let's just keep it real. My mama been waiting on Jesus to come back. My mama's mama been waiting on Jesus to come back. Her mama, her mama, her mama. But at the same time, while we still waiting on Jesus to come back, I guarantee you 30 years ago, somebody said the exact same thing we saying now. The end time is near because they've been waiting and they see little stuff that don't happen. But we all know if we're going to talk about the Bible, there will be nothing that happens. Nothing if we're talking about the Bible until the temple is blown down and rebuilt.
Right.
That's
Right.
when you know that we're on the end time. But the crazy part about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and stuff like this, me and my friends, we was talking about the what they call it, what they brick nations. I know you know what that is.
Yeah, the
The brick
Africa,
nations:
China, Africa,
Brazil, Russia,
Brazil.
Russia.
India,
Yep.
Yeah,
India, and China.
Yep.
They want to start trading in
their own
their own
currency.
currency to
Yep.
get rid of the dominance of the U.S. dollar. Well, they've
Yes.
been trying to do that shit for years.
I was
Now
just
we
gonna
know
say that.
that the dollar is not anchored by gold anymore.
No,
You know what I'm saying? The dollar
it's
is anchored
anchored by
by
us.
military. It's anchored by
Well,
us as people.
yeah,
But
because we
the
believe.
people exactly. But people don't understand is that I believe first of all they say, well, God wrote the Bible. No, God did not write the Bible. Okay, people like God wrote the Bible. No, he didn't write the Bible. Now then you go to the concept that the Bible was written by people that were inspired by God. See, I believe, this is just my beliefs and my opinions, anything that has been touched by man's hands is capable of fallacies. That's the reason you don't have the book of Enoch. That's the reason you don't have the book of the Maccabees. That's the reason why you don't have them in there, because you got to go way back to the Council of Nicaea. When they decided, they met at the second council of Nicaea to say, hey, we're going to vote on two things today. Number one is to regard Jesus as human and divine. And once we make that vote, number two, which books of the Bible we're going to let stay in. So they voted to regard him as divine. So they had to take out everything that made him look human. That's why you don't hear anything by him from the age of 13 to 30. And it's funny because of the simple fact, if you look at the monster, and this is the reason why I don't drink those Monster energy drinks, because those three notches on that Monster energy drink, and correct me wrong if I'm wrong, Tommy, because I know you know, those three notches on Monster energy drinks are Hebrew terms for the numbers 666.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. You don't think that's
So
just a conspiracy, though?
I think everything we talking about is a conspiracy.
Right.
Okay. Yeah,
And the reason why I say that,
yeah, I hear that all the time, also.
yeah, but I think everything we talking about is conspiracy. Now, I'm not a religious man at all. Religion is a tool of division. In a religion, you have a denomination. A derivative of the word denomination is denominator. You put that with a numerator, you got a numerator and a denominator. What do you call that? You call it a
Positive and
fraction.
negative. Yeah.
Right.
You call it a fraction. And what is a fraction? A fraction is a piece of the whole. So I believe that every religion has a piece of the truth, but will never come together. So you have to be a spiritual man. Now, I know Tommy, and I know him really well. He's a spiritual man. He's not a religious guy at all. And there's a difference between being a spiritual guy and a religious guy.
Yes.
Because when you're a religious guy, we can't have conversations like this. Because if I say something you don't believe in, I'm going to
Nah, you going to hell because you ain't no Baptist. Or yeah. No, I don't believe that. Yeah, you got to be Baptist, Christian, Muslim, whatever. You know, hey, whatever somebody's belief is, that's what they believe. I don't try to change nobody.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you the thing that I feel is we talk about or we listen to, right? So we got all these TV channels. We got everybody's an expert. Oh, dinosaurs lived 400, 800 billion years ago. But they never talk about when we came on the scene. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always like, oh well, yeah, us as people.
Gotcha.
You know, they say humans have been around 250 million years, right? 250 million years. So if we've been around here 250 million years, why are we just now getting the technology that we have right now?
Well, because number one, because of evolution. Everything evolves.
Yeah.
Everything evolves.
250 million years, bro.
But
let me say this. Everything evolves, man. Okay, it's only one animal. One animal in the world that has survived everything. The Ice Age, the Middle Age, everything. It's only one that has truly survived. Well, that's not true, but I'm just saying it. It's true. They survived the roach.
I was just going to say, the roach. Yeah.
So, but the thing about
hold on, but how do you know that? Let me. How do you know the roach is the only, because it's an insect.
I thought
the roach is the only.
did,
The roach is the only one that has survived and never morphed. See, because when you talk about Adam and Eve, you talk about change. When you talk about Adam and Eve, you talking about serpents. Okay, neither one of us on here has ever seen a serpent in person before. A serpent and a snake is two totally different things. We made it a snake, just like we made what Eve ate, an apple, and it didn't say nothing about it being an apple in the Bible. Period.
It said a fruit.
It said a fruit. Now, when they did their research, their fruit was more likened to a pear. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if we go back and we see these things, Adam and Eve was the first. Adam was the first show of love for a woman that we've ever seen. And people are like, what are you talking about? Because God told Adam, he gave Adam dominion over everything, not Eve. That's why I tell women we're not equal. He gave Adam. See, when Eve ate the fruit, nothing changed. See what I'm saying? But when Adam ate the fruit, everything changed. And then Adam knew that Eve was made for him, and he knew that she was doomed because God told him what was going to happen. He knew that she was doomed, and so Adam said, the woman gave me the fruit, and I did eat. He didn't say, bitch, you tricked me. He didn't say none of that. I'm just saying. He said the woman gave me, he showed that he was willing to die for her because she was made specifically for him. The
See,
third Eve,
ladies.
I might add. That's a whole nother conversation. But the thing about it, when we look
Yeah,
at the
what you say,
Bible, we look
Backdraft?
at the
You said the
third
third
Eve.
E. See, I told somebody it was more than one Eve.
The
I told
first
somebody else
Eve's
that.
name was Lilith. And she got upset and she started having sex with the sons of God, which were the demons. See what I'm saying? Or the Nephilim or whatever. I see Hustler on here. He know what it's about. So once you really start tearing off the layers of the Bible and tearing off what you think you know and really putting it together, then you'll understand that there's more to it than just going around telling people if they don't believe what you believe, you're going to hell. Now I
Right.
believe that hell, I was brought up thinking hell was in the ground. Well, until I learned that every mile you go to the center of the earth is only 15 degrees hotter. Now, being a mortician, a former mortician, I know that it takes 750 degrees to burn a human body to dust. The center of the earth, regardless of how hot it is not 750 degrees. So that's why I say hell can sometimes be a state of mind. It's physical, it's figurative, and it's literal in sense because they say in order for us to get a mansion and streets of gold and all this, we gotta die. But you got motherfuckers in Highland Park that's got the shit already. See what I'm saying? So you
So
just
yep.
it's just your interpretation on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But these guys that's on here, the only reason why we can talk religion and politics is simply because you have to be thorough in your knowledge and your research. Now, what's name just asked me a question. Chuck asked me a question. He said, "Draft, do you believe that God can give you vision and dreams to make things happen?" Yes, I do. I totally believe in that. I totally believe that God can give you dreams. If there are people walking around you right now that are special people, see, real psychics, you ain't gonna see them on TV talking, call me now for your free reading. They're not gonna be doing that. Okay. There is not a prophet. Let me tell you something. These days, ain't no prophets out here. What's your
Thank
name?
you. I say
If
that.
I
I say
ask
that. I say that all the time.
Yeah, if I asked a lady what's your name, she said my name is Prophet Lisa. Nah, hell no, you ain't no prophet. Because a real leader, they gonna now ask you your name, not your title. I'm apostle this. No, you not. Apostle is a man that has physically walked with and seen Jesus. That's what an apostle is. A prophet. So if you are a prophet, why the hell is you broken asking me for money? If you're a prophet, you can see how you can get money.
Right.
See,
Well, they do
so
see it. They say, "Hey, I got these people. Let me go and get them."
Look, they
You know what
walking
I'm saying?
around with the
Hey,
can.
hey, man. Let me tell you something. This is a true story. You remember the what was that movie with the dude from the Jerk? What was his name? You
Oh,
remember the Jerk?
Steve
Steve
Martin.
Martin.
Leap of Faith. That's what I was trying to think. Remember the black lady in Leap of
Oh
Faith?
man, yeah.
Okay, so she is a preacher or whatever they call the women. So she really preaches.
An
The lady that was in there.
evangelist.
Yeah. So I went to a church in Oak Cliff. I wish I remember the name of that church. And I kid you not, though, she was in the church doing the same thing that she was doing on that show. She said, "The Lord told me somebody here want to give $1,000. Come up here and let me touch you." People went up there. The Lord told me somebody come up here gonna give $500. They came up there all the way to $1, dog. I kid you not. I was like, man, this reminds me of that movie. It's like the same, like the same movie, Scipio. And these people falling for it. I'm like, dog, she in a movie doing the same
Yeah,
thing, and
yeah,
y'all
But
following
see,
it.
that's the whole thing. That's what we get caught up in, and that's what I'm saying, bro. If all the information that we had has been told to us, and even the information that we read or try to get on our own, is all information passed down. So, and you and I talked about this once before, Maestro. If I gave you, if it was 10 people in the line, and I whispered, 6 words. By the
Right.
time it got to the end, those 6 words that I uttered would not be the
Switch.
same.
Right.
So what we have is literature that we keep asking people to translate for us. The English language was a mistake. It was a
Why you say that?
mistake because the English language was a cross between English language, Spanish. It was a mixture of all the nations that actually came to this country, but it started from English. That our English language was a mistake.
Gotcha. You
But
know
the
how
crazy
languages
part
came
about
about though.
this, yeah. But the crazy part about this, none of this happened in the Western Hemisphere. Let me tell you something. People are quick, and don't get me wrong. I'm a Christian. Let me say I'm a believer, because Jesus never said, "Be like me, be a Christian." That was man-made. You're telling me, see, you have to, when you interpret things that's been passed down to us, you have to interpret them that where even a babe can understand it. So you're telling me a man that never traveled 100 miles outside of where he lived came to save the whole world? He never traveled 100 miles outside of where he lived. And then my answer to that is, but he didn't come, according to the Bible, he didn't come to save you anyway. He came to save the Jews.
The
And the
Jews.
only reason why you got in there is because the Jews rejected him. So then you tell me about, my daughter asked me, she said, Daddy, why did the flood happen? The Noah's flood. And I said it happened to rid the world of corruption and evil. My daughter asked me the most profound question after that. She said, well, why is there still corruption and evil? If you got rid of everything, if you were destroying the world by water to rid the world of corruption and evil, why is there corruption and evil? And my answer to her was, because he let some people get on the boat. He let some people get on the boat. He let Noah and his family get on the boat, which lets you know that evil will always be transferred through humans.
But I mean, I think that was a good answer, but I think, let's see, if my daughter asked me that, I probably would have said because of free will.
But it had to be because, okay, but listen, and that's a good answer too.
So you
But if
truly believe that Noah built a boat and put animals on this boat 2 by 2?
I do. I believe in the Bible. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I believe in the Bible.
Well, I'm not asking, and then that's fine. All I'm saying
stories in the
is,
Bible.
you believe in
You
all the
know,
stories of the Bible.
I believe in all the stories in the Bible. I really do. Because
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, go ahead.
I believe in all the Bible. I believe in the Bible, but I don't believe in Jesus Christ as he was given to us. Because of us. Now, we bring it back to Africans and we bring it back to our people. You telling me that a slave owner that thought I was property, that thought I was 3/5 of man, cared about my soul salvation? Hell no. He had go look at Birth of a Nation. He told us all these things to control us. Now, I believe that the Bible is a book, is a rule and guide for our faith. It's a rule and a guide for our faith. There are certain things I don't do simply because I read the Bible. And it tells me don't do, like people don't say, when the Ten Commandments said thou shalt not kill. God was if you use it in a raw situation, God was the biggest killer there was.
I mean,
Now we keep it 100. But
yeah, I agree.
yeah, he killed 200, and he said that he dispatched one angel that killed 250,000 people in one night. So that's not what that commandment it means. It literally means thou shalt not kill in cold blood. That's what it means when they say that. So, but we just took it, but there were actually more than 10 commandments. But people don't even understand.
So hold
took
on,
one
hold
up down when he came in and saw him worshiping the calf.
So
Exactly.
check this out. So if that's the case, then every tornado, every hurricane with a name is killed in cold blood.
No, that's
No,
Mother Nature.
listen to this. Hold on. Listen to this. But you got to understand this. Hold
Mother
on.
Nature
No.
and Father
Hold on.
Time.
But you got to understand this too. See, this is the situation we have. People continue daily to underestimate the power of the devil. The devil, God,
that all the time.
Yeah.
Jesus called the devil. Jesus, the one that we reverence, the one that's supposed to say, Jesus called the devil the prince of the air, bro. Even in the Bible, it says that the devil stopped prayers from reaching heaven for 21 days. So if he can stop prayers from reaching heaven for 21 days, he damn sure can send a hurricane through here and kill everybody here.
True. I mean, I might be getting my people mixed up, but you remember the devil went and talked to God and said the only reason Job, is it Job?
Yeah.
The only reason Job keep
Mm-hmm.
praising you so much is because you do all this stuff for him.
Take
So God
everything from
said,
him.
right, God said, do as you please, but you can't kill him. He killed his son, killed all his animals, killed his wife, and everything. The devil came back and was like, hey, he's your faithful servant.
Told him he
And
was gonna
God
curse
multiplied
his
everything.
name.
Yep.
But
He
see,
said,
and another thing they give me, and you're right. See, Joe had boils all over his
over his
body.
body.
Okay,
And never
And
we
his
cursed him.
trip when we
wife.
get one.
Hold up. And what his wife tell him? Why don't you just
He
curse
said
him?
you. He said, "Why don't you? You are foolish." He said, "No." She said,
She
"Curse
said,
God and die." He said, "You are a
You
foolish woman."
foolish. You a
See,
foolish
but then,
woman.
but so would
That's
it be
my
safe to
story.
say? Yeah, but
I
the thing
relate to
about it
Joe.
is, see, people don't understand this, and they think God asked the devil where he was going. The devil didn't say I was flying. He didn't say I was hovering. The devil said I've
It
been
was
walking to and fro
Fro.
throughout the earth, seeking whom I may devour. So he walking along. So if he was walking in the presence of
then,
God, you gotta know he's walking with us, Jack.
but you know what
That's
though?
all I'm saying.
But you know what? This is what I tell people all the time. All right, the devil already know what's up. He know he
Yeah, he
done
know he's gonna
lost.
lose.
He know he lost. He already know that. The devil said, I know I lost, but my job is to see how many people I can take with me.
That's
That's
it.
all he's trying to do. He know he lost. He know what's going down. He's just like, hey, I'm just trying to take as many people with me that I can. And that's all he's trying to do. So like Backdraft said, the devil will bless you. Believe me, he gonna bless you. And he gonna destroy some stuff too. But he gonna
And people
bless you
don't
more.
understand that. He
You know.
right. People don't understand that. You think that God in our time that we may say, God bless me with this. And then we know it's wrong, but God just continue. No, God just see people.
No.
Well, if I die, if I go in here and do this, it's God's will. Now, sometimes stuff ain't God's will.
No.
Sometimes it's your will. No, real talk. They be like,
All the
everything
time
on
it's your
God.
will, man.
Yeah.
We say
That's
we
why I said free
everything that
will.
happens, everything that happens good, we say it was a God. Everything that
Right.
happens bad, we say it was of the devil. Now, sometimes things that happen bad is because of you, Jack.
Yeah. Because you got that choice. There's a
You
path here,
got the
there's a path here.
choice.
Which one you gonna take? And they're gonna crisscross. You gotta figure out, one's a good path, one's a bad path. So you gotta
So
figure that out.
that's why it's so easy. That's why I don't understand how people say, man, it's hard liking this person. It's hard being man, it is not. That's the easy thing. So
Yeah.
we keep creating these barricades and these ramps and these fucking walls and all these bubbles. And we want to put everybody outside of the bubble. But at the same time, these motherfuckers they ain't even figured themselves out yet. You know what I'm saying? While you trying to have a hard time liking this person and liking that person, that's the easy thing to do. Maestro, if me and you have a problem, I can call and talk to you about it, right?
Of course.
Anytime that I don't call and talk to you about that problem is because I'm afraid what might happen after that conversation. So I'll suppress how I feel for the greater good of the relationship, right? Now, what happens is when you do something wrong outside of what I'm already thinking, now, man, this whole ass nigga here, man. Now I'm not gonna talk to you about anything because now I've created this whole thing that you know what I'm saying? Oh man, this dude, he's just gonna keep being the same person. He's just gonna keep doing the same thing. But if we could sit down and have a conversation, I can work out in my mind like, okay, I don't know. I had a misunderstanding. Because a lot of
Right.
why we don't fuck with somebody is because of a misunderstanding.
True.
And it's also a lot of why we don't fuck with nobody is because of jealousy and envy. I've heard
I was
niggas
just
talk
gonna
about
say
my
that, yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you, nigga be like, man, nigga think just he got a little money just because he fixed his bike up. He can say what he wants to say to people. He can do this. He can do it. Who starts a conversation like that? A jealous motherfucker. So my thing is, I told you the difference between jealousy and envy is that shit. Maestro got a basketball court in his backyard. How did I know that? Because he posted it. Not because I went by his house and Googled his ass and
Right.
found out where he lived and ride by there. So envy is that nigga got a basketball court. Man, if I keep working hard like that dude, shit, I'm gonna have one for myself. That's envy. Jealousy, all that whole ass nigga. He think he all that because that's just and that is the problem we have to this day. And I tell you all the time, bro, just like when you were saying about me being on stage, I go, if you know I kept quiet, I kept silent. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers be jealous and hating and envious. And my thing is, you can actually do the same thing I do. You may not be on the stage, You may not do this, but you could do the same thing. What Maestro don't understand, and I've never even talked to him about this, that some of the concepts from the hog pen, because of my envy for him, which was a friendly envy, it wasn't a jealous, where it was incorporated in me forming the Mob House. I wanted to make the Mob House, as president of the DT Mob, I wanted to make the Mob House a vibe like the hog pen used to be. You know, I didn't want it to be to where people don't like to come and people drill, oh man, I ain't going over there, blah, blah, blah. I want it to be where it's 2 people or where it's 200 people. We having fun, but our problem is when we see somebody that has more than us, we don't relate back to Boley, Oklahoma. We don't relate back to Greenwood District in Tulsa. They didn't give a shit about that. Those black people back there didn't give a shit. They all came up together. That was 60 square blocks of black-owned businesses. 60 blocks, bro. And what happened? You want us to get out and have our own shit, but when we be successful in having our own shit, you burn it down. Okay, you go to the Black Panthers. The best way to destroy any organization is from the inside out. From the inside out. You got motherfuckers trying to do it today in these days and times. So my thing is, what happened to the Black Panthers? They started out with a 10-point plan. And look what happened to them. Now, when you remember Huey Newton, you say, well, how did Huey Newton die? He died in a drug overdose or a drug bust or whatever it was. But they're going to paint a picture of our successful people. They're going to paint a picture. And what happens is when we do that, hustle. We say have a hustle. I didn't know shit about stocks. Tommy, and you know I'm not lying, I sat at your job. You remember that? Mm-hmm. And talked to this man about stocks. I was like, man, I'm trying to set my daughters up. It ain't for me. I hustle for my last name, not my first. Right. So I'm trying to set my daughters up to where shit, they ain't got to worry about shit. So I said, man, let me go talk to this man. Let me go see what the fuck he doing so I can try to do it too. Yeah, I may not have $10,000 to put in it, but I may have 1,000. See, that's what we think. And if we continue to think this way and let this interweaving of hate and evil and jealousy come in, we ain't gonna never have shit, bro. We the bottom guys on the tunnel pole, man. I used to work with some Hispanic guys and they were voting for John McCain. And I said, man, why the hell y'all voting for John McCain? But I'm a conservative though. See, I'm not a Democrat. I'm a conservative. I'm not a Republican, but I'm a conservative because at one time all blacks were conservatives. Okay, yeah, Frederick Douglass was a conservative abolitionist. Martin Luther King probably would have been a conservative. It's a difference. So I said, do you know that the Civil Rights Act not only benefited blacks, but it benefited white old ass women too?
Women, yeah.
Because people don't understand them old men, them white men don't want their women doing shit, bro. But people don't look deep into that. Did you know that the Civil Rights Act at the time was just an act? It wasn't a law. See, did you know that the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, the Federal Income Contribution Act, that shit is an act. But because it's done got back to the minds of the people, in the back of the mind, we thinking it's the law. They don't tell you about the offering compromise, that if you owe $55,000, you can go to them with $30,000 and say, look, this is all I got, let's settle, and they'll settle. I've been through it before. But we don't learn.
Right. And it's not against the law to not pay your taxes. It's against the law to lie on your taxes.
That's it.
You sure about that?
I don't know about that.
Man, no, I'm telling you, it's not. Yeah, okay.
No, if you don't pay your taxes.
But see, we got to understand.
Okay.
But we also got to understand this too. It's
hold on, Draft. One time.
Go ahead.
How many years have you ever not paid taxes?
Yeah. And I got
for penalized. How many years?
So I think 2.5. Let's say 2 years.
Okay.
I got penalized.
You got penalized. You know why you got penalized? Because you didn't have enough shit to write off. That is it. Not because you didn't pay your taxes, but because look, bro, I didn't pay my taxes for 4 years. Okay. Never got a letter, never got a nothing. The issue is once you decide to pay taxes and you lie, that's when they come after you. If your taxes are straight, whether you know what I'm saying,
I'm gonna say it depends on what tax bracket you in. I'm gonna put it like that, because if you up there and they say, okay, you don't pay your tax for this many years, and they're like, okay, this we just trying to get them. We just want them. Well, oh, you ain't paid your taxes. You need to pay these taxes that you owe. Or we're finna take your butt to jail. And you could have, you just didn't pay your taxes.
But that's
Now,
what I'm
now the
saying.
thing about yeah, but see, it's a difference between the words unlawful and illegal. See, there's a difference. Number one, number two, and these not these. Tommy is right that once you get a different tax bracket, I owed $1,800, but by the time they put their penalties and interest on it, it was $4,800. At that time, I didn't have it. I went to a tax guy, and he said, "You say you play drums, right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "How much a sticks cost?" Just because I didn't know, I was ignorant to the fact.
Right.
He said, "How much a sticks cost?" I told him. He said, "How far you drive from your church to your house?" He wrote all that off, and he got me $5,200. And he said, take this $5,200. I'm gonna bless you today. Pay $4,800 to the IRS and put the rest in your pocket." And that was the day that Backdraft Sound Productions was born. And I ain't never paid taxes. And really, since then, and even if I break even, I'm good. But the
Right.
thing of it is I had a friend that he owed damn near $300,000 in taxes, and I owed mine in taxes. They took his ass to jail.
But see this, but see, you got to understand. You can. What I'm saying is, when you if you file taxes, right? File, not what I'm paying taxes. We have uh programs, the shit that Donald Trump, he tell you, hey man, go to tax
It's a
tax
lot of tax
codes.
laws you can get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, tax laws, tax codes, and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can use those tax codes to not pay taxes.
Right.
So
But you got to
not
file though. But you still
file.
got to file. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
That's why I say it's
Like
not
me.
illegal to not pay. It's illegal to not to lie on them. You get what I'm saying? Because if you lying on your taxes, that means you are filing them, but it's not against the law to not pay them.
And so you're filing a
Right.
fraudulent incident. Now, to answer what Hustler just said, Hustler said, next time we talk spiritual, bring him on. Now, Hustler, when we talk spiritual and we bring you on, we want you on a plain white t shirt. You can't be on here talking about who had all the pussy and you talking about the Lord. Now,
I
we
know,
can't
bro.
have that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Hustler.
Yeah.
I'm just playing, man. But the funny thing about it is that I think that a lot of black people, I ain't gonna say black, I'm gonna say the majority of the people we hang around, we're ignorant to the fact of stocks. And the reason why we're ignorant to the fact of stocks, and Maestro taught me this, the reason why we're ignorant to the fact of stock, because we're afraid to invest that $500. We're afraid to invest that $1,000, but we'll go to WinStar and we'll play 250 on the slots and lose and be perfectly fine with that.
That's because we, as a
We see
people,
it.
like want tangible goods. See, you know what I'm saying? Going to buy a purse, going to buy a shirt, a pair of shoes, because I want to look good for Draft and Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Not I want to secure my future. And this is what I'm saying about having multiple hustles. Because multiple hustles allow you to, put back store eggs, put nuts up for the winter. The issue is this. Tommy comes to us with a business plan and say, hey, look, bro, it's some stock, man. It's about 10,000. It's 11 of us. That's about $8,700 a piece. How many of y'all can get that, man? And I promise you, in 5 years, we gonna all be millionaires. Ain't nobody finna listen to Tommy. Ain't nobody finna give Tommy no $8,700 to go put on something that could potentially, financially set us free for the rest of our life, because it's going to take 5 years, and we don't have that kind of time. What we have is right now, and what we have is, hey man, how much is that? How much is that Louis purse and that Gucci belt and that wallet? Oh, $8,700. Shit, you got it in
Well,
stock? Yes.
well, two things. Two things. I think the answer Chuck said, I don't think we're ignorant. Chuck Rain said, I don't think we're ignorant. I just think we don't trust in the return. When I say ignorant, what I mean is ignorant means you just don't know. Some people just don't know. If I'm ignorant to the fact of filing taxes, that means I just don't know how to do it. I think that's number one. Number two, I was this old when I found out it only cost $25,000 to get a Williams chicken. And I was trying to figure out what can I do, what's my next level, what's my next move. Talking to
And
the
it's still
vice president
25.
of Williams. Yeah, still 25. Talked to my
Oh,
vice
damn,
president
that's
Williams
good.
Chicken. I was like, hey man, let me get
25,000.
3. Yes, sir. And they'll help you find
You
the
you,
building and everything.
you won't go half?
Let's go.
Let's talk about it. But that's what I was just about to
Shit,
say. I
hold
was
up,
about to
hold up,
say,
Three of
hold
us.
on. Shit, yeah, I think
Shoot,
I. Oh
shoot.
shit, I ain't got no more
You want the
rabbit.
black card? We can charge that bad boy.
You
yeah,
goddamn
but
right.
yeah, but what I was about to say is it's like they help you go find. I smoke cigars. See, you never know who people rub elbows with. I
Right.
smoked cigars with the VP of Williams Chicken. And my thing is, it's like when he told me that, I was like, damn, for real? And he said, yeah. So I'm immediately thinking, shit, if I can just get me about 4 homeboys that's got 5 stacks quick, we gonna get us a Williams Chicken. We gonna make that money back. But see, the problem comes, like Chuck said, trusting in the
Trust in the
return and
return.
trusting who you deal with. Because you got to understand, you're not going to get that return in 2 months.
Right.
Not even in a year, to be honest with you.
Nah, you're going to get that return in 5 years. And see, a lot of people, I had a homeboy who worked at Jack in the Box. He worked at Jack in the Box, tried to talk to this chick. The chick said, hell no, I don't like him because he worked at Jack in the Box. But what the chick didn't know is you got to work in a Jack in the Box for 2 years before you buy one.
Right. Same with
So he worked in Jack in the Box for
Chick
two
Fil A.
years and he bought one. And the
Chick-fil-A
same
a
thing
lot
with
more
Chick-fil-A.
expensive than 25,000.
Oh yeah, Chick Fil A about
Hell yeah,
about
nigga.
shoot, and you got to have what forgot so much money in the bank or something crazy. Yeah, man. But you know, one
But
of
how many
the
people?
go ahead, Chuck.
How many
I mean,
people have
Kyle.
generational income though? I mean, do you know? Do you guys, besides yourself, Tommy, besides yourself, beside me, which I'm not saying I have, I'm not saying y'all do, but do you know somebody that? How many? No, it's a rhetorical question. How many people do you think have $5,000 in a savings account right now, free and clear? Don't have to pay
I'm
for it.
looking at about 4 people on this chat right now.
And that's
At
good,
least.
but it says, but this is what I'm saying, bro. Rich people don't get rich by saving.
Rich people don't
Do
save
you agree
money.
with that, Tony?
Yeah,
They
they don't save
invest
money.
money.
They invest. Yeah, that's
So
one
when we
partner of
see,
mine.
so
That's what he told me. He said rich people. He
yeah,
said we don't save money.
so when we see people and we think they broke, people used to make fun of me. Man, I had a Scooby Doo van, and it had Backdraft sound production on the side, and that Scooby Doo van had only one girl, and the damn AC didn't work. My friends made fun of me. They was like, "Man, why you driving that goddamn Scooby Doo van?" Blah, blah, blah. I said, "Let me tell you something. Every time that Scooby Doo van moves, it's making at
It's
least
making money.
$500 every time it moves." So you can talk about my Scooby Doo van all you want to. See, rich people want to go get a Rolls Royce and put 30s on it. Wealthy people, they'll drive a Toyota Camry on your ass.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
Money talk, wealth whispers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why there's not a lot of us because we lie with our money.
I disagree though with that.
Shit, bro.
It's a lot of us.
Man, let
You
me
got to change.
explain.
You got. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of us. A whole bunch of us. You
A
just got
lot
to
of us.
change. You got to change where you at. That's all.
I agree.
Sometimes you got to get completely away from the comfort zone that you in order to go to the next level in your life. And if you
In
don't,
order to be successful, you have to be uncomfortable.
yep.
Change is two things. I say with change is gonna always come two things. It's gonna be constant and it's gonna be uncomfortable all the time.
And
People
lonely.
and lonely. People hate change. Let me tell you something, man. I none of this stuff you can take with me. I see guys that got 2023 motorcycles, 2022 look way better than mine. I am perfectly comfortable with my 2016
Right.
because my 2016 does the same thing for me right here that your 2023 does for you. And a lot of people miss it. Like I see Megalodon. We see Megalodon in the backdrop right now. Do I ever want something like Megalodon? If I got to that point, yeah. But I would park my bike right next to Megalodon and cherish my bike just as much as you cherish Megalodon. That ain't hating. That ain't jealousy. That ain't envy. That's being in your own zone. Now, I agree with what Tommy said. You gotta get out. If I won the Powerball right now, there's no way in hell I can live where I live now.
Right.
I would have to change my. I would have to change even my. I have to change my environment. I would even have to change some of the people I deal with.
Well, let me tell you something about that backdraft, about parking your bike next to mine. The simple fact of the matter is, bro, that machine is only a machine. And
That's
that
it.
is only a gesture of us. When I pull up to even when I came to my Monday, when I brought Megalodon done, I didn't try to create no special spot for that bike. Shit, I parked that motherfucker with every other bike because I have more respect for the people around the machine. That machine can break down on me at any given time. And one has. And I can tell you right now, you guys came to my rescue. Now here I am. You got it's multiple people think I got this and this and that, blah blah blah. Oh, my shit don't stink. Yeah, my shit stink. It clogs up the toilet. It uses toilet paper. It's all fucked up. But I don't cherish that as much as I do the brotherhood that I come to. So when y'all see me pull up and all this other type of shit, and I appreciate the fact that no, you come up here, you come up here. That's a different situation than me bullying the parking lot because I don't bully the parking lot.
Well, let's talk about the basketball court. All right, Tommy put up years ago. I think your daughter like 20 now, right, Tommy?
Nah, she 11.
She what?
11 years old.
But she plays.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I don't know why
Yeah,
I thought she was 20, but she plays basketball, right?
she been playing since she was about 4 or 5.
So let me ask you a question.
Mm.
Did you put that basketball court in your yard and put it out on Facebook to show people, hey, look at me, I got a basketball court? Or did
No,
you put that basketball court in your backyard for your daughter because you know the passion she had? And what
exactly.
did you do it for?
For her, because the pandemic was crazy. Because it was before the pandemic. I got the quote, and then I said I ain't gonna do it. And then once the pandemic came, I was like, man, the gyms are closing and everything, so she needs somewhere she can still play ball at. Her trainer's gonna come over and train her, so that's why I put it in the backyard.
But who gives a fuck if he did it to say, "Look at me"? That's
My
what you.
point exactly.
That's what you supposed to do, man. Fuck. Look, man.
Don't care
Again.
what nobody. I mean, I don't. I mean, I move in my own lane anyway.
Yeah, but
God,
what
Right.
I'm
God,
saying is, it's not. It shouldn't be. I can't be happy because of where I am. When I used to walk around this motherfucker, man, can't nobody beat me, man. I'm the man with this motherfucking music. And then different aspects of the music started to present itself, and I was like, "Oh shit, hold up, I got a lot to learn." But because I have a passion for it, I created a lane for myself, the same way Maestro has, the same way Backdraft has. I don't have to be in the mix to be in the motherfucking mix. Sometimes my name has been spoken in rooms I ain't never even been in. So
Right.
as so as Maestros and so as Backdrafts. You done been in
But
rooms.
but
You
but
done been in rooms you ain't never even stepped foot in.
oh yeah,
yeah, but Gorilla Red says too many of us judge off of the materialistic things that a person have. And I agree with that. I think that we look at what a person has. But you have people out there that really truly feel that in order for me to be the man or the woman, I have to present myself as this. And you truly don't. All you have to do is be a good person. And I was I was talking to Pastor Flo, excuse me, and I told him this. And I'm gonna be honest with you. This was Sunday when I made the post about him. I said, man, what is it that make people galvanize to you in your opinion? What is it that make people you could come he's an ombudsman. He made me look that word up because I was like, damn, I ain't never heard that word in sentence. But he
I
was
ain't
an
never heard it till you
ombudsman
said it. I don't even know what it is.
for these apartments. It means that all disputes come to him. And my thing was from these apartments. So everybody in the
What's going
apartment said,
on,
God damn,
Kevin?
well, let's go to Pastor Flo. So the thing about it is, I asked him, I said, what is it that make people do this to you? Now I'm not asking the jealousy. I'm asking because I really want to know. I'm like, and he said, because I try to love on everybody. Now, sometimes trying to love on everybody, it don't work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like even with Maestro, I mean, there's a lot of questions that I won't even talk about the things that he's done that I've asked him that he's done in my life that nobody knows about. And it's not even materialistic. D-Ski on here. There are things that you've done. We talk about it ain't even materialistic when I look at you. This is why I celebrate you. I think one of the problems with us as black men is back what you said. We don't celebrate one another enough, man. We really don't. And then DJ Thunder said on here, the GOAT, the mind, the present. Okay, you got to break that down for us, DJ. What you mean? Now, Charles Tarver said Tommy Bedford and Bedford Tommy inspired me to go to another level. I love to see people grow and pushing to be better, strive and to be and do. These are men talking on other men. Now imagine if all of us did that. Imagine if all of us pulled our resources together and not worry about who was the leader. Have you ever seen the movie Mobsters? The way they picked their
The
leader,
black one.
they had a little boy to come in, the one mobsters with Christian Slater, Richard Grieco, and
Yeah.
all that. And they were lucky. And he said, this little boy, they told this little boy outside the door, they said, somebody in there has a job for you. And so they didn't tell him who it was. And they said, whoever that guy, that little kid picks, that's who's going to be our leader. So they all sat at this table. That little kid looked at all these guys at that table. And then he walked up to Christian Slater and he said, you got a job for me? And that's how they pick their leader because you have to have a certain type of nostalgia about you. I ain't gonna say swag, I ain't gonna say sauce. You have to have something that people see in you to get a certain thing done. So hell, I don't know about no damn stocks. So I went to the guy that I trusted that did know. And I talked about, and he broke it down from pennies to the less aggressive stock to the greater risk stock. He took the time to do that. And because he did that, I've invested in stocks to where I see residual income. Now, that was 5 years ago, so I'm starting to see the returns now. But the thing about it, people don't understand how we can have numerous resources and we could be standing right next to you.
Right. Well, see, and that's the crazy part about it. It's because we use these we use these words and these terms to describe, you know what I'm saying, what we do for one another, what we see, what we how we react. The simple fact of the matter is, bro, is if Tommy got a car lot, I need to be trying to go buy all my cars from Tommy.
No, not,
Backdraft is
but not
hold,
necessarily
hold,
though.
hold up, just hear
Okay,
me out,
my
bro.
bad.
Just hear me out. Backdraft has a restaurant. I need to be trying to support him as much as I can. The reason why we don't go buy all our cars from Maestro or go to Backdraft's restaurant is because we have options. Black people created their own option. It didn't matter which hotel you went and stayed in. It was owned by a black family. Unless you wanted to, less white people were coming in, they stayed at the white hotel. The general store. They didn't. They went to the black general store. But guess what? If it's 6 city blocks, they would put them where they could, hey, look, you guys support him over here, and you guys support him over here. What they did was they came in and said, well, why does that neighborhood have that particular product and your neighborhood doesn't? You know what? You sure right. Why we want that product down here, but
But you know
instead,
why? But you know why they don't put it down here? Because the powers that be, they look at the annual income capita per household. They look at the crime rate. They look at all these things. It's funny because my daughter wants a Tesla. She is hung up on Teslas. Now I never ever had seen a Tesla until I went to go visit my show one time. And he showed me on, and I was like, I don't want that little piece of shit. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? And then he showed me on the inside because I was ignorant to the benefits of having a Tesla. And then he showed me what a Tesla can do. And I was like, damn, now you would have called me 20 years. Ain't no way in hell I would have been driving a Ford Fusion. Okay? Because we use those things as examples. We said, if you don't get this done, if you don't do this, you're going to be working at McDonald's. Now you got people working at McDonald's that make $19 an hour. See what I'm saying? So we use those things as examples. So now you look at Ford Fusions and you look at Hyundais and you think, damn, that shit look like a damn Maserati. Now, as you get older and you mature in your mind, now you ain't tripping on what people think about what you drive. You just want some shit that's gonna be reliable, that looks nice and affordable, that gets you to point A to point B.
let me ask you a question though, bro. Why do we look at why is $19 an hour a good thing, right? And just hear me out. In our community, when there's people that make hundreds and thousands of dollars an hour, we've settled for $19 an hour. How
I
much is
disagree.
shit? Oh, okay.
I disagree.
But hear me out.
Go ahead. All right.
You go take your wife out to eat. How much does it cost you to take your wife out to eat? Making $19 an hour. Let me preface it by saying $19 an hour. Where are you taking your wife to eat for $19 an hour?
Where am I taking her to eat?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take her where I want to take her to eat. Wherever I want to go, I'm gonna go. The $19 an hour has nothing to do with what I want to do and the money that I
But
can save and take her where I want to take her.
but what I'm saying is, at $19 an hour, shit, you winning. We going to what's the steakhouse downtown? The nice one.
Which one? Which one?
I don't know, the nice steakhouse. Just give me a nice steakhouse.
Dakotas,
Okay.
Dakota Steakhouse.
Okay, so Dakota Steakhouse probably gonna run you about a meal is probably gonna run you from $75 to $150 an hour a meal, right? Not even that much.
No more.
No, you
Oh,
can
okay,
go
so but I'm okay.
Yeah,
So give me
about
some, give me
250.
some, give me some a little less.
Okay.
a little less. I'll say Morton's.
Del Frisco's. There you
Del
go, Morton's.
Frisco.
Del
Well,
Frisco.
especially the Del Frisco's. Okay, so Del Frisco's, you can get a meal for you and your wife for 150, $175.
Right.
If you guys drink or whatever. So let's just say the bill is $200. At $19 an hour, I'll spend $200. All right? Now, you got the same person not making $19 an hour, but now you increase them to $35 an hour. And now they going to Maestro's restaurant.
Why gotta be my restaurant?
But you just cause you came up with it. I don't know shit.
No, just say Salt Bay to do that dude.
Yeah, oh, that nigga in trouble. He about to lose all that shit with it.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Oh man, this nigga been he a rapist, bro.
Oh, I ain't see it. But, hey, I went and ate that steak though. Man, I was shitting 24 karat gold. That's all I was. Because I ate a 24 karat gold steak. Shoot.
But Chuck, listen to me. It's not what I'm trying to say is every time we settle for the bare minimum, right? Because I'll tell you something. When I first got my shop, when the insurance company called me, I was so nervous. You know, I was like, $35 an hour. That's my labor rate. So,
Right? They was like,
oh nigga, yeah, we'll hurry up and write this estimate.
right.
So then I'm like, well, let me try something. $85 an hour. Oh, yeah, oh, awesome.
Right.
Great. What's your information? What's your labor rate now? 135. Okay. But what I'm saying is 4.5 years ago, I could have been at $135 an hour. We settle because we get hey, you know what? I want 27. I'll pay you 19. But shit, okay, that's good. That's still good. I want 17. I'll pay you 11.50. Okay, but how long is it gonna take me to get to that 17? Just keep putting in the hard work.
It's crazy you say that. I did the same thing one time, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
All I'm saying is we settle for the bare minimum. Backdraft. Listen to me. Brother, you deserve to have your own record label, your own studio, everything, bro. You deserve that because you're doing something that I can't do, but mentally, I'm with you. You deserve that, bro. There's no reason why you can't have your own record label, your own studio. Without you, just listen to me. I'm gonna let you go. But because you made decisions, you settled for the life you have. Not to say that you're not continuing to produce and do music, but I'm telling you what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? So now you can go ahead and do your thing.
And and I definitely appreciate that. But see, this is the thing. So many people want you to see what they got. Look up Spirit Life Records. I do have a record label. Number one. Number two,
You ain't have to call me out
No,
like that.
no, I'm just saying. I'm just gonna give you the real, baby. I'm gonna give you the real. Number two, the only reason why I don't have it anymore is because I got impatient. I got tired, and I was like, I don't want to do this side of it anymore. That's why I don't have it. It's not because I couldn't get it now.
Well,
Back to
I
what you
never
said
said that
originally.
you couldn't. But
Yeah, I
okay, go
understand.
ahead.
But back
Yeah.
to what you said originally. If I have, see, I think, and it's just my opinion, I think that at $19 an hour and $40 an hour, I think that we have been conditioned to think. Now I went to Nick and Sam. If you never heard of Nick and Sam's, Nick and Sam's, they walk around with the meat raw to show you what it's going to be.
Man,
I
that's where
went in there
COVID
when
came from.
when I was making 19, $20 an hour, whatever I was making, I went in there. And when I went in there and I said, well, how much is this? And they told me, I was like, God damn. I mean, I'm just going to be honest
What,
with you.
did you
But
actually?
I
Was that the
still
crowd?
went, huh?
Was that the crowd when you said "goddamn"?
No, it was just the damn meat. And I was like,
No.
shit. And I'm
How,
thinking we
how
could
much?
have
How
bought
much
about
was it
20
back?
boxes of William chicken.
How
Man,
much
that
was it back
motherfucker about
then?
trying, that shit was $372.38.
No.
For what?
Next, no, that ain't nothing. They got a crab.
Hey, but
Next
check,
time, ask them about the crab. The crab is $1,500.
that bitch would have stayed in the ocean.
In season or out of
A
season?
crab, $1,500. Some big ass snow, whatever. That crab was huge.
That
Fifteen
Bro,
hundred
was it
dollars.
the was it the
but
blue
it's
one?
all,
I,
but it's
don't, I,
all
ain't, I
about,
was like, I don't want that.
but it's all
So,
about the education. It's all about your mindset, bro. Let me tell you something. I didn't know what a tomahawk steak was until I went to Ruth's Chris. I was happy with going to
big bad boy.
Saltgrass. I was like, shit, I'm gonna go get this patch ribeye Saltgrass. I'm eating good in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Then I wanted to step it up a little notch and got a goddamn tomahawk steak at Ruth Chris a long time ago. And that motherfucker was like
Ruth
damn
Chris. That's what I was
$150.
talking about.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
quick.
that motherfucker was $150 by itself. Now though, since I'm not ignorant to it, now that I go, I'm going expecting to spend some money. But as I spend that money, I'm still the same guy that can take my ass to Wendy's to get a number 3 regular nuggets with barbecue sauce and a goddamn Coke.
Well,
So it's
yeah.
all about mentality. Haven't you know? Let me say this. Haven't you noticed on Good Times? We didn't look at this because they was telling us something on the show. That show was conditioning people then, because Good Times they did not get out the ghetto until the show was done. See what I'm saying? So my thing, every time, did you notice? So a lot of this shit comes in, it plays
But
a
James
part.
had been
Did you
got out
notice
the
that?
ghetto.
But
James
no,
got
what
out the
I'm
ghetto and
saying,
went and opened up McDowell's and everything.
oh, you talking about some more shit. But I'm saying, you tell,
Oh wow!
but
I
I'm
was kind
saying,
of damn.
coming
dude.
to American shit. But what I'm
Yeah,
saying is,
it
if
just
you
hit me. I was
notice
like, what?
in these shows, we look at Good Times. Let's really put this in perspective. We look at Good Times. James will get a job and some will fuck up the way he didn't have a job no more. That's Good Times. We knew. If you notice a Good Time, they always wore the same goddamn colors all the time. Though even the colors were bland. Bro, everything is subliminal. Me looking at your backdrop now, seeing that goddamn neon making me feel good. See what I'm saying? But when you had Good Times, what's her name? Florida always wore that orange ass dress. James always wore brown ass clothes. So when the Cosby Show came along and you had a doctor as the father and an attorney as the mother, we didn't know how to fuck that. See what I'm
Right.
saying? We like, that's not realistic. That's what we said. That's not realistic.
Oh, you're
Why
right.
is it
People
not
used to say
realistic?
that. Yeah, you're right. I just thought about that. You're right.
Yeah,
That ain't
why
real.
is it not realistic? That ain't real. Why is it not real? Because I
Cause
guarantee you today in these times, you have it.
it's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
But see, our problem is we think when we own a building, we think that when we own a business, it's got to be in the tall skyscrapers. It's got to be J.R. Ewing and shit. Nah, people don't understand when you are a business owner, when you first start out, you one of the brokest motherfuckers there is. A lot of my shit I spent on getting my equipment right with my sound company.
Right.
A lot of sleepless days. So people don't understand what you go through. We didn't have American Music Supply where you could goddamn pay that shit off. We didn't have Parts Unlimited. We didn't have all these things. You either paid for that shit at Guitar Center or Sam's or shit like
Rented
that,
it.
or you didn't have it.
Right. But you know, it's
So it's
crazy.
a mindset. So go ahead. I'm listening.
Hold on,
Nah,
Maestro. Hold on
Hustler,
before
what's up,
you.
baby?
hold on, Maestro.
What's
Let
up,
me
baby?
bring
What's
Hustle
up,
in.
Dre?
I just want to bring him in, and you can finish your point. Welcome to the show, everybody, man.
Good. You good.
Okay, hold on, cause my damn Hustle, I think you done froze me up. Can everybody hear me?
The phone breaking up a little bit. Just I don't know if that's you or me.
It's probably me. Hold on one second.
I can hear you.
Look, I don't know. Shit.
Oh, before he say something,
I
so
can
what
hear
you
you,
saying? You
Okay, go
got
but you
ahead.
freezing up. Yeah,
All
you
right,
just
go
got
ahead.
too
can
many
you hear
people
me?
online. You know his phone is.
So what are you saying? You saying you saying we got D-Ski in the draft show along with them bros on the same fucking show?
Oh, listen down, listen down, listen down. Oh
Say,
man.
man, this a hell
Nah,
of a
nah, hold on. Nah,
collaboration.
Hey,
nah. This what
Okay,
you
hey,
got. You got
okay,
D-Ski, hit the
you
clap
got the
thing.
Morning Madness show, them bros,
It's a lot of shows on this show.
and I know the Backdraft show, the smoking, what getting high with what the other show was called.
High times,
High
live at
time.
five,
Oh,
outside my
live
neighborhood.
at
live at 5. They got the mayor in the building. I mean,
yeah.
what you know?
Goddamn,
So let me go and give y'all something.
hey, man, we got too many names in this
Hey,
game, man. Hey, Maestro, go on and make your
look,
point.
So, huh?
Either you or Mike, Hustle and Maestro, y'all go ahead.
I just want to say this, and I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go back cause I'm gonna digress back to where y'all was talking about the
Religion.
$19 an hour deal at McDonald's or whatever it was, and
Yeah,
I
you,
can
yeah,
relate to
Negro.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, Maestro, I
Because
don't
I
want to
got
hear
on
that
your ass
bullshit,
about
bro.
that.
I don't want to hear.
So,
It wasn't about no money, nigga. It wasn't about the money. But look, let me.
yeah.
I let you tell that after I say what I got to say, nigga. But look, nah, but for real, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And this real shit, and a lot of people don't know. Uh, I came home. When did I come home? No, I'm lying. When I came to Texas in '99, bro, I was changing oil at Jiffy Lube for $9.50 an hour. Oil in a hot pit. You see what I'm saying? You know, and I had made it up in my mind that I was gonna learn this shit. You see what I'm saying? Cause my daddy told me something. You know, my daddy came up in Memphis and Little Rock through all of that. You know what I'm saying? My daddy, my mama. He said, "Let me tell you something, boy. Anything that he can do, you can do. I don't care what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Cause you got the same brain power that he do. He told me, he said it's gonna be some more hurdles for you because of who you are and the decisions you done made, but keep jumping them motherfuckers and you go get there. And I've always been a dude that want to learn something. I've always been deep in the school and learning and trade school, and I've always had a thing for that. So when I realized that I was mechanically inclined, I said, this is where I'm gonna make my money at. This is how I'm gonna live. You understand?
Right.
So I went from changing oil at Jiffy Lube to being a master mechanic at Firestone. You understand what I'm saying? To being a shop foreman at Stevens Transport. Now I run all of East Texas for CAG merchant gas. You understand what I'm saying? It went from I'm gonna go past the $19. I'm gonna go from 9.50 to $54 an hour, and I ain't bragging. This is a testimony
Right.
from a nigga that did 19 years in the penitentiary. You understand what I'm saying? And only been home 7. You understand what I'm saying? So when people say, man, it's about what you want. You can't get nothing if you don't know your shit. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maestro, know that finance shit. Backdraft, know that music shit. Disky, you know that bike shit. You see what I'm saying? And people say it's arrogance. No, the fuck it's not arrogance, bro. It's
Right.
you know your shit. You
Period.
understand what I'm saying? That's why you can charge the people what you charge them for your bike. You understand? That's why when a motherfucker call me, and excuse me for getting excited, but I'm
No, do your
passionate
thing,
about
baby.
this here.
Do your thing.
So when a motherfucker call me and ask me, Hustler, what's wrong with my truck? Check this out, bro. Let me explain this to you before I even tell you. This is gonna cost you. I ain't gonna put a finger on your truck, but I'm gonna tell you exactly what's wrong with it, but you got to pay me. Period. Cause this shit ain't free. You understand what I'm saying? If you my homeboy, yeah, but if you just some straight man, my homeboy told me to call you because he know you work on truck. Well, check this out. You or your homeboy got to peel me off because I'm just not gonna do it. But you'll take that some bitch up the rush and let them charge you $147 an hour until they can tell you what's wrong with it, and then put that on top of what it's gonna cost to fix it. You see what I'm saying? If you don't, you understand what I'm saying? That's real
Shit.
shit. So my thing is, bro. Let me calm down because I ain't got worked up.
No, you
My
good.
thing
You
is,
good.
my thing
Hey,
is, my thing. If you want this shit, if you want to go from making $19 an hour to 40 grand an hour, whatever it is, if you don't know, I don't give a fuck if you sweep streets, clean toilets, paint houses. I don't give a fuck what you do, man. Be the best at that shit. And in my mind, I know I'm not the best motherfucking diesel mechanic. I know I'm not. You see what I'm saying? But goddamn it, it ain't very few motherfuckers in my circle that's colder than me. You see what I'm saying? I
right.
got a dude right now and working in the shop at Urban, a young brother right now. Talk to him almost every day. I said, listen, man, I'm gonna pull you in on this deal. I told Shamar, the little youngster be racist, same thing. Bro, yeah, you know how to fix them trucks. That's cool. That's cool. Learn how to run that motherfucking shop. You understand what I'm saying? Learn how to run that shop. Learn how to manage them people. You see what I'm saying? Then if you go get to the point where you can Disky, I worked for this all my life. And Maestro, you know I'm not lying. You know me better than anybody in the world. I've said I got to get to the point where I don't have to turn a wrench. I've been down here in Longview almost a year and I have never picked up a screwdriver. Thank you, Lord. You understand what I'm saying?
Whoop,
Because
there it
I
is.
don't have to now. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? But you
Well,
got to learn your shit, period. You ain't gonna never
well,
make nothing if you don't know your shit.
Go ahead,
well.
Backdraft.
The thing about it, and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you are because you're right. Because a lot of people, I don't. A part of that also is not making yourself accessible to everybody. Now
Right,
we talk about my
right,
shit. We talk about your shit. We talk about my shit. I don't perform everywhere. The reason why I don't
right.
perform everywhere, you can get any band in your motherfucking venue, but I guarantee you they performing the next day within 5 miles of your damn venue. So we can go. They
Right,
can say, "Oh shit, they performing over here. I go see them Saturday over here." You can't say that
Right.
about Backdraft. Now it also goes back to support. And I'm gonna tell you something, Hustle. I was gonna call you this week, and this is my hand to God, my hand to the
mm-hmm,
man. We need somebody to work on our box truck. Do you know
right,
whose name came up? They said, man, we need to get our box truck to Hustle. And we ain't talking about no motherfucking, oh man, this DT mod, can you fuck with us? Can you? No, we talking about what's
right,
your
right.
price, my nigga. Check our
Yeah,
box truck
yeah,
out. Tell us what's wrong with it, and then we'll decide we can fix it. But during that time of telling you what's
right,
wrong with it, we know you're gonna charge us. But see, that's where people go wrong, bro. That's where
right.
people go wrong. We don't. They say the Bible says your gift will make room for you, but people go wrong
Okay,
because
that's
we
right.
always want the homeboy price. If you want me and my
Right.
band, one nigga told me, hey man, we can get you good exposure. Motherfucker, I got exposure. How you know about
Man,
it?
I hear that all
Fuck you talking
man.
Right.
about?
Word to
I hear
mouth.
that all the
Best
time.
advertising possible, baby.
Woo.
Yeah,
Boy.
so people know, and the thing about it, so when you do know your shit, everybody want to say it's arrogance. Everybody want to say, nah, hell no.
Right.
I'm not the best
Mm-mm.
singer in the world. I'm not this, but I can tell you this: when you leave a show, you gonna
Right.
know that Backdraft was on
Right.
the motherfucking stage. But at the end of
Goddamn
the
right.
day, when so it don't matter what I see Hustler as on the set. No, that's Big
Right.
Hustler, whatever. But I
Right.
know that big. See, but it goes back to what Deesky said, bro. We have so many resources as men together. That's
Right.
why Tulsa was able to thrive. That's why Boley, Oklahoma was able to thrive. But we destroy our own shit because of jealousy and hatred.
Right. Right.
When we had our sound competition at this last blackout, I brought together the three people that I knew, black men, that had their
Mm-hmm.
hand in sound. Now you
Right.
got Custom Wings, who was on a totally different spectrum. He ain't even on the set. Okay, let's just be
Mm-hmm.
real. Jay Ford, my man, but Jay Ford don't be on the set like that. And then
Mm-mm.
we had Deesky upgrade, and then I had my boy Chuck Shoebox
Chuck.
Custom. I
Mm-hmm.
said, fuck it, we're gonna bring them together for two reasons. Number one, they know what the fuck they doing. And number
Right.
two, we need to show people that despite our creative directions, we still can come together in one direction and work together for the greater good. And that's our problem,
Right.
bro.
Right. Yeah, you right. You're
We
right.
don't we
Now,
don't want. Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead, DC. Go up. I'm finna get on Maestro ass in a minute, but go
No,
ahead.
no, you go ahead. You go
What you
ahead.
gonna get
Now,
on me
cause
for?
Maestro gonna tell you this story, and it's the absolute truth. He ain't lying on me. He ain't lying on me. I
I ain't
guess
gonna
we
even
did
tell it,
you.
man. I'm listening to you.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just put it this
I
way.
tell it. I
I'm
tell it.
gonna tell you.
I
I'm gonna
tell it.
tell you like this. All I can say, I'm proud of you, and I told you so. That's all I'm gonna
You
say, Nick
did.
Bro.
You did. You did. And I'm gonna tell you, DSK, I'm gonna tell you what this is. Look like you froze up. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I'm
But
good, bro.
okay. I'm gonna tell you the story, and I'm gonna get off
Doing the
here.
mannequin
But this,
challenge.
what job was that?
Hey man, we ain't got but 5 minutes left, man. You do your thing.
Okay. Well,
It was
this was
it
when
was
I
the
was
it was the
finna
one
go
out
to
there in Ennis, I think, or wherever out towards that way.
no in Wilmer, the trash truck company.
Wilmer,
Trash
yeah, the
truck company.
Wilmer, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I put in for this job over here, a supervisor job at this trash truck company, right? And I just felt in my heart, bro, that I wasn't gonna get it because I was black. I told these niggas that at the clubhouse.
Yeah, we had a conversation.
I told them. I said, man, I'm gonna quit. I don't even because I know they gonna hire one of them white boys because it was one of them things when I was on the phone. My name is Clifford for one. You know what I'm saying? That I can talk. You understand? So on the phone it was one thing, but
Yeah.
when I pull up in there, it was another thing. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, I kind of doubted myself, but Maestro told me, he said, man, you tripping. You go get that job, man. And the thing and I found this out later after I was in there, the thing that sealed the deal was my resume. You see what I'm saying? It was my resume. Anybody can pad a resume, but you got to be able to talk the lingo. You understand what I'm saying? You can only talk the lingo if you got the experience.
You're right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Period.
It's the same way if you interview somebody to come work on one of your bikes and you go say terms and things that don't know the average Joe don't know. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? And if he can't shoot them back to you where they supposed to be, then oh no, you get your ass up out of here. You see understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
So when they started asking me all these things and stuff like that, and I've been doing it so long, it's second nature to me. It's just like me and you having a conversation about food. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? So they knew I knew what I was talking about. And it's the same way over here where I'm at now. You understand what I'm saying? And I to say this, and I say this all of this stuff, guys, is because I know a lot of dudes that come out and right here on the bike set that come home, oh man, I can't, you're a goddamn lie. You see what I'm saying? Yes, you can. The problem is two things. You went down there and you didn't learn how to do nothing. You played knock and dominoes all motherfucking day. You see what I'm saying? And two, you ain't tired. You understand? You got to be tired.
You're not
When I came
uncomfortable.
home this time, I was tired. You understand what I'm saying? So I told myself, I said, what the fuck am I good at? This is what I know how to do. So like I said, I digress back to what my dad taught, and I learned this shit. It's just that simple. And I get at the advice and I don't care how much shit I talk out here on the bike set, how much I play, and believe this motherfucking shit here. Hustler is a long way from an uneducated motherfucker. Believe that to all of y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Believe that. It's about education, bro. I'm gonna say that, man. I
Well,
love y'all. See y'all niggas at the bachelor party, and that's what that is.
That's what I was gonna get ready to say. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's going down, y'all. The 23rd of September. If y'all want to know, just hit me up. We got this bachelor party going to about 5 in the morning. That's all I got to say.
that's
So
all we
well,
gonna say.
just come on
well,
out. I'll let your
I'm
boy. If you need the destinations,
well,
plural.
big hustle,
Girl,
You know,
big hustle big hustle talk about hustles. You just got to have more than one hustle. I'm gonna say this, and you're not gonna
yes,
believe it
sir.
when we talk about hustles. I tried this one thing, and as we leave, because I know we don't have a lot of time, I tried this one thing, and when I tried it, and I kept on trying it, I went to the mailbox, and there was a check, believe it or not, for $5,000 in my
Mm-hmm.
mailbox. And I know I would have never gotten that check if I wouldn't have tried the miracle prayer water. When I tell you the miracle prayer water,
What is this nigga here? Man,
the,
I swear I thought this nigga was talking about
say,
something, man.
when I tell you, backdraft for a limited time, I'm telling you, man, for a limited time, I have about 10 of these left. For a limited time, you can try the miracle prayer water, and you will have a relationship with God.
Look,
I got
I got
mine.
the prayer water
It
too.
don't. That one don't work.
This one don't work. What about this one?
I had to do that.
Man, I love you, cats, man. Like I say, DC, man, we gonna lace y'all up. If y'all interested, the bachelor party on the 23rd
23rd,
of this
holler at
month.
me.
Get with Maestro or Nudie. I don't even know all the details, but it's going down, and that's what that is, and that's all I know. They won't tell me
It's
nothing else.
going
So
down.
Hey
You don't
man,
want
yeah.
it. It's going down.
hey, that nigga
Uh,
better have a charter bus for everybody.
Shit, I ain't gonna say all that now. That
you
ain't
must
gonna,
you must
you on your own.
you must,
Just
must,
come, I'm gonna give you
must
the
forgot who
three
you talking to.
destinations. It's
This
three
shit, that nigga got to have a charter
destinations.
bus. I know that nigga got
Three
one in his
destinations.
backyard. You know what I'm
So,
saying? I know that nigga got one in
Well,
his
hey,
backyard.
and I'm gonna
Hustle
tell you,
might
I'm
get
gonna
it.
tell you this. If when we make that bachelor party, once we finish, I guarantee everybody that's coming out that bachelor party gonna need this damn miracle prayer water. You gonna need this miracle prayer water.
Oh
You,
man, yeah.
hey,
Man,
and
y'all
you gonna need this
stupid.
Huh,
miracle prayer water.
huh,
You gonna need this miracle prayer water to wash your motherfucking hands. You gonna
hey,
need this miracle prayer water.
hey, Backdraft. How much does the water cost again?
If you act within the next 2 hours, you can get this 16-ounce miracle prayer water for $29.95. As you can see, this is it ain't got no label on it because it's a miracle. So it ain't got no. It's just like oh Lord, a
Hey,
snapping turtle.
tell,
It's a
tell them
miracle.
you gotta drink some of it to see the label. You gotta drink a little bit,
That
let
nigga
a
said
little
a
bit touch your
snapping
forehead,
turtle.
then you can see
Nah, the
You're
the
gonna be
nigga
like, oh
said
label.
Lord, it's a
turtle.
snapping turtle. It's a snapping turtle. I'm telling you,
Man, y'all is
and
crazy
if
for
you
real.
don't, if you come to me and you think I'm finna make you a deal on a miracle water, I got two words for you: a bullshit, a
A
bullshit.
bullshit.
Nah,
Oh man, yeah.
Let's go.
Anyway,
Man,
man, I
y'all crazy,
appreciate
man.
y'all for popping on, man. We gonna slide out, man. It's 10 o'clock, man. End
All
of the
right,
show.
baby.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Oh, we
man,
got a new
special
show.
guest.
I forgot. We got a new show coming out. We got a new show coming out. That's
oh
all I gotta say.
shit, really?
Yeah. Me and Hustle got a show
Tell
coming out. So y'all
tell
be
us
stay
about it.
tuned. Me and Hustle got a show coming out, so stay tuned. It airs from 7 until 10 on Wednesday. Oh, that's y'all show. My bad. But we got a show coming
First
out.
off, say,
This nigga,
hey,
God damn.
hey, look, I'm telling you right now, you don't want this smoke.
No,
No, this
no,
ain't the
God.
smoke. This ain't the smoke
Did,
you
did,
want.
did we?
Hey, look, hey, we got Bob Bark in the background. We just been holding out.
No,
Yeah.
okay. Hey, we got butt naked booty chicks gonna be on the show, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Well, shit, I'll tune in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit,
You
me too.
know,
Uh,
we'll do our show from your show.
hey,
Shit.
I know
Hell
that's
yeah,
right.
shit.
No, I'm
But
just
anyway,
joking. I'm
man, I
joking.
appreciate you fellas for stopping in. I mean, Backdraft, Tommy, we appreciate you for stopping in.
Anytime, man.
Backdraft, my
Anytime.
dude, bro. We got to get, man. Fuck your studio, nigga. We talking about this big, lavish ass studio, nigga, with everything and everybody. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers
Let's
is in
do
the
it.
D, when motherfuckers come to the D, they got to be fucking with the draft. You know what I'm saying? But look,
Appreciate it, man.
y'all fuck with everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we only exist because you guys support us. So let's do this thing, man. And also, man, before I let y'all go, if y'all got any old clothes, shoes, or whatever for children from 0 to 13, man, y'all can pop up at the shop, man. I got a box. We trying to put clothes on these kids by the 23rd of September.
What
So
size?
please,
Like,
0 to 13 of years of age. Anything they want any and everything.
so not no
What's up?
grown men clothes, just kids clothes.
Well, yeah. I
Well,
mean,
some of these
if you think
13-year-old might be kind of big.
well, not if they're hungry, but I'm just saying. So we need to clothe these kids. We need to
I
clothe
think I
these
got some
kids.
stuff. I got a whole bunch of clothes that I can't even fit no more.
So so like on the cool, like for real, man. The Upgrade Garage, 2201 Hanley Edaville Road. Y'all come by, drop your donations off, man. Everything goes strictly to the kids. I got a cash app I need to post. All that goes straight to the kids. I don't see any of the only thing I see is the stuff you drop off. And then once all that stuff is picked up, it goes away. So
Oh, I
please,
forgot.
please, please.
Oh, we got two bachelor parties too. I forgot. We got one on the 23rd, and then we got another one the following week before the wedding, also for the people that's coming from out of town. But the epic one's gonna be on the 23rd. So that's the one that's people that's in town, that's the one y'all want to come to.
So
And
you
get,
Already.
get, hit me
basically
up and
these
let me
niggas
know because
gonna
I need
have
a
an
head count for
annual.
real.
Basically, these niggas gonna have a MC annual at a bunch of goddamn strip clubs. That's what it sounds like to me.
It's gonna be very interesting. That's all. Yeah,
Well,
we
I
got.
catch y'all at the first because the last ones I'm probably gonna
Now
be
you want
too.
let's see. You might want to catch us at the second one then,
The second one,
because you
all
like to
right.
smoke. You like to smoke, so
Oh, okay,
you want to catch us at
okay,
the second one. Because you can
yeah.
smoke, you can smoke anything. You can, if you sniff cocaine, you can do what the hell
Well,
you want to do.
I don't know nothing about
I'm just
it.
saying.
I know my
You want
beard
to
is white, but it ain't from.
you want to catch us at the second one then. Yeah, you want to catch the second one. We'll be at the second one about 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Already, man. Well, I appreciate you,
So
Stroh, stopping in, man. You know what I'm saying? Draft, you know you my ace, bro. So let's keep this shit popping, man. We'll catch y'all next Wednesday, man. Same bad time, same bad channel. 8 to 10. This, you know how we doing it. We getting it in. Holla at your boy.
peace.
Peace.
Holla back.